Now on Friday, CNN broke the news about Donald Trump and his lewd comments about women, very profane. It was done in 2005 with Billy Bush. It was a conversation between men. Now CNN played this word for word. The only word they deleted was the word fuck, of course, so I found it pretty funny. And listening to Donald Trump speak the way he did reminded me of the crap I heard when I was in grade school, high school, and even college. And I found it kind of funny, and a lot of people didn't think it was funny at all. They're actually in denial that it actually exists, that men really don't talk like this. Actually, yeah, they do. They talk like this quite a bit. Locker room talk starts in grade school. I've heard it in high school, I've heard it in college, and I've heard it in my professional life. And they're just stories. It's nothing to be taken seriously. You should never judge someone's character if you hear them speak this or if it was recorded like Trump. This has nothing to do with how he would run the country if he were president. It's just a simple conversation between men. They were both laughing and carrying on, so we're going to leave it go at that. In fact, I wonder if the conversation between Billy Bush and Donald Trump, if the words that were said were even really true. It could have been just Trump talking himself up, because the men that usually talk like this are very egotistical, very high in themselves, think they have something to prove and they really don't. Most of the time people just laugh at them, so that's how it should be. Now yesterday I was watching CNN again, and they had a conversation between Brittany Kyler and Dr. Ben Carson, who is a straight shooter and tells you how it is. Well, he was basically telling her that it exists. You know, it's very common. It's just a conversation between men. Now, Dr. Carson was trying to tell Brittany Kyler that this talk is just that. It's talk. And yes, men do talk about it. And of course she says, well, I've never heard it. Well, the reason she's never heard it is because she's not a guy, and men don't talk like this among women. I mean, it's a conversation between men, a crude conversation, meant to be funny. The men are usually egotistical anyway, so it's just a bunch of talk. 90% of the time it's probably not even true, and I hope none of it's true, because, yeah, you know, it is demeaning, it is kind of mean, but it's just talk. Now, these female news reporters seem to be giving a lot of men a hard time about locker room banter, so maybe they should ask the only female expert out there, and that would be Erin Andrews. Why Erin Andrews? Because she spends her lifetime in the locker room with naked men, so she should be the expert on this, the only female expert. And on the flip side, she probably wonders why she doesn't get any respect or isn't very well liked at all, period. But that's another story. But I will say that women do not belong in the locker room with naked men, or men, period. Stay out. It's a man's place. Let us alone. Now, the second thing that really bothers me about Donald Trump's locker room talk are the evangelical Christians who say they can no longer, in good faith, support Trump for the words he spoke. But these people are hypocritical, because they would probably not have a problem voting Hillary in whenever she's the one who was behind the 4 people getting killed in Benghazi. Then she lied to the families, and the administration lied to the nation that why it happened. It was all because of a YouTube video. So that's pretty ignorant right there. And by the way, I'm sure a lot of you people who can't vote Trump in good faith probably have a copy of 50 Shades of Grey hidden in the bathroom underneath the bed somewhere. So stay classy and keep on being a hypocrite.